Welcome, guys. In this video, we're going to have a brief discussion about Joe Nakamoto because this is someone just like many other Bitcoin influencers and calls. This is an average Joe that does not have the capacity, willingness, or mindset to look into true innovation on Bitcoin. And because of their lack of interest, you guys that follow them are not privy to this innovation and things that can actually earn you money. So in this video, I'm hollering out to you guys that follow Joe Nakamoto and some of the other influencers to let you know that I am here to get you paid and get you paid in Bitcoin. Just imagine dropping $20 into a Bitcoin wallet, walking away, and then checking on it next year, and then you have $40 worth of Bitcoin, and you actually had to do absolutely nothing to it. So that's what we're going to talk about in this video. And I'm going to just go ahead and demonstrate this to you guys right up front. And then toward the end of the video, I'll share how I found out about this Joe Nakamoto and how I've engaged with them and how this is a consistent thing with all YouTube influencers or Bitcoiners that think they know everything about Bitcoin, but really don't. So first, let me introduce you guys to a Bitcoin wallet that can actually earn you Bitcoin. And before I get into the wallet itself, I'm going to preface that with reviews of our wallets, guys. These reviews are 100% positive. If you come out to Trustpilot, you're going to see nothing but positive reviews. You'll see references to my online alias, Mystify. And when you see these things, guys, this is just a track record of the things that I've been doing in the space to help you guys be educated about Bitcoin. And not only that, but to build tools that are going to put more Bitcoin into your pocket. These other influencers, they're not going to do it. They're not going to support platforms like this, and they don't grasp it. But you guys, hopefully, will be able to grasp some of what I'm sharing in this video. So there are tons of reviews on Trustpilot. We have a forum that has continuously new users coming in, checking out the platform. And this is actually how I found out about this Joe Nakamoto. One of our new users actually referred me over to him. But to demonstrate our wallets right up front, in this particular wallet, I referred to this as my poor man's wallet when I created it last year, March of last year, and I only put one deposit in here of 0.0007 Bitcoin, right? Today that's worth $74. Last year it was worth about $45 at the time, right? Well, if you consider the value of this wallet right now, had I not used the wallet, that 0.0007 Bitcoin would be worth about $75. But by me using the wallet and the yield generating capabilities of the wallet, I now have a valuation of close to $270, right? So these credits convert into Bitcoin, or if I want to cash out on these credits faster, I can head out to the marketplace, sell those credits at a discount, and get that much more Bitcoin faster, guys. So imagine this. I put in $40 last year, guys. I can take out $60 worth of Bitcoin now and still expect to receive another $200. Okay. So these again are the capabilities of the wallet. And that's just the yield generating features of it. So like I say, imagine putting $20 in your wallet today, checking back next year, you got $40 worth of Bitcoin, right? Some of the other benefits of these wallets is sending Bitcoin very fast, right? So right here, I have two wallets open. This right here, I typically use as my gifting wallet. So while your boy right here, this Joe Nakamoto, he does giveaways. He'll try to give away free Bitcoin to everyone, but this is for entertainment purposes only. He records himself going out trying to give away Bitcoin. I give away tons of Bitcoin as well, but I don't record it, right? I'm not out here trying to get praise and glory from you guys. I'm out here trying to put more Bitcoin in your pockets, okay? So, like I say, this is my gifting wallet, this 810401. And here's yet another wallet that I'm using as a test where I just put a small amount. I forget about it and I just let it grow using some of the automated features to grow the Bitcoin. But I'm going to show you guys just how quickly and easily it is to transact in Bitcoin. So on this wallet, if I click on receive Bitcoin, I copy that email address or scan it in, whatever. And if I want to send Bitcoin to it, I'm going to send it from this wallet. Just paste that in. Let's say I want to send $10 worth, right? And I want to specify that in US dollar. And you could change that other currency to whatever you want to in the settings, right? So I want to send $10. It's going to cost me $1.37 or just $1 right there to send this transaction over. I'm going to click that button and let's see how long it takes to receive that Bitcoin. How long is that? All right, Bitcoin received just that quick, guys. So similar to the Lightning Network, these funds can be done within seconds, right? And more beneficial than the Lightning Network itself. See, that payment was just received right there. More beneficial than the Lightning Network itself is that this wallet is not restricted to the amount of Bitcoin that you send. If you send $300 or $3,000 or $30,000 on the Lightning Network, 9 times out of 10, that's not going to go through because there aren't enough nodes to help facilitate that. Okay, such restrictions are not with this wallet. And there are also many security features. So I'm not going to get into all of these things because it's really too many features to get into. But if you find interest in this, head out to the forum, which I'll leave a link in the description. Also, I will add links to btcwallet.app, which will take you to either one of these platforms here, and you can begin your journey of earning Bitcoin. The minimum to put transactions online is 0.0002 Bitcoin, which is about $20. So you can only put $20 out there and let that grow over time, and you're going to see how effective these wallets can be in increasing your Bitcoin. And the more you understand, trust me guys, the more you're going to use it. And you'll see that there are security levels at numerous levels all across the board. All right, so that's all I have to say about the wallets. Again, if you have questions or shoot over to one of the topics in the forum that's discussing Joe Nakamoto. All right, so how I found out about this guy. So, like I say, one of our new users just came in, and just like any intelligent investor, he was already familiar with Bitcoin, but then he discovered these Bitcoin wallets. And like I say, guys, this is a forum, it's a public forum for everyone to come out and exchange, ask questions, and all of that. And this particular user, he had some questions. He checked out videos, reviews, all this type of stuff. He had a few questions. We answered those questions, and then he said, hey, thanks for the answer. On another note, are you familiar with this YouTuber? Now, I've reached out to many influencers, companies, and all that, and these guys just don't understand innovation. They're not willing to expand their thinking beyond what they already understand within Bitcoin. And this is prohibiting them from sharing new innovative projects about Bitcoin with you guys. All right. So what I'm going to do is circumvent them. I'm going to start using and posting reviews on them, these influencers and these other companies that are gatekeeping this type of information, in hopes that many of you guys that have never heard of this platform will get wind of it, check it out for yourselves, prove it for yourselves, and then we can all get Bitcoin in an increasing amount into the pockets of more people. We can't let these conglomerates keep buying up Bitcoin and controlling it the way they're in the process of doing it. Okay. So, I had this conversation with him back and forth, and ultimately, Scorpion wanted me to reach out. I pretty much done with reaching out to influencers and things like that. And I explained to him why. But nevertheless, since he had mentioned leaving comments in some of his videos, I'm like, okay, since you're going to give some more effort, hey, it's no problem for me to send a little info to Joe. So I sent Joe and email through his website. I came out here, I saw his website here, I clicked on it and left this comment. Um, One of our users mentioned you on a forum, blase blase. Considering that you have a suitable understanding of Bitcoin itself, it's likely that you'll be able to quickly grasp the concept and the benefits of our wallets. Keep in mind, guys, this takes Bitcoin to a whole new level. You can send micro payments. You can send uh, payments within a short period of time. You can send as much Bitcoin as you want. It increases the level of privacy. You can earn Bitcoin. Every intrinsic issue that's wrong with Bitcoin today, this wallet circumvents anything and everything that you imagine. And that opens the door to many other use cases for Bitcoin. But I'll say for most of the users of the platform right now, it's for growing Bitcoin. So most of the users, I say 90+%, use it strictly for growing their Bitcoin. But it's also opportune for um, areas that are not as financially wealthy, where you need to transact in small amounts, whether it be in Peru or El Salvador or whatever the case is. You can send small payments of Bitcoin very quickly, easily, and it taps you into a market where you can put $1 worth of Bitcoin out there and actually have that dollar start growing into $2 and $3 and $4. Not like these other wallets that are only going to give you 1 or 2 satoshis every time you do a task, right? So there are manual ways that you can do this, and there are automated ways within the wallet that you can do this. So even if you put in $20 or do a direct transfer from one wallet to the next, you can send as little as 1 satoshi. So on that, if you've reached this video thus far, the first person that leaves a comment, creates a wallet, sends me their wallet address, I am going to send them $20. So this same $20 that I offered to this Joe guy, notice here, uh, after you register, send me your wallet's Bitcoin address, and I'll send you $20 in Bitcoin to get started. So this was just, guys, a way for him to experience the features of the wallet, but dude don't want to do that. Right? So if he doesn't do it, improve the wallet for himself, how in the world can he share this with you guys, right? With any type of conviction. But his mind is closed and he can't do that. So therefore, I'm gonna do it on his behalf. And the $20 in Bitcoin that I was gonna give to him, I'm gonna give to the first person that comes out here, creates a wallet, and leaves a comment with your wallet address. And that way, you can take that $20, grow it into 30, 40, 50 on forth, right? So that's the deal. And the conversation I had with him, and he replied about an hour or two later, "Hi, thanks for the mention. I am not interested in the wallet. Thanks." All right. And this, guys, again, is a recurring theme, and which is why I really don't reach out to calls and influencers anymore, right? So, with that said, as you are a user and a listener to these influencers like Joe Nakamoto, understand that's why I say in the title, watch him for entertainment purposes only, because he is not going to put any money or Bitcoin into your pocket. On the contrary, we are doing just that. Just use the tools, the resources, understand how they work, and everything will become crystal clear and you will start profiting in Bitcoin. All right, guys, that's all I got for you in this video, and we will holler on the next one. Peace out.